Hello guys, this is your Cosmic Slate Piru speaking, and today we've got another big update coming to DC Universe Online because the Tides of War Summer Seasonal is officially returning. This year's event will run from June 30th through July 28th, 2026, bringing back the battle for Atlantis while introducing a whole collection of brand new rewards, new feats, 2 Power Array Augments, marketplace sales, and even new Creator League community events. So, let's dive right into it. As we know from past years, Ocean Master has once again launched his assault against Atlantis, bringing the conflict all the way to the waters surrounding Metropolis. Heroes are called upon to join Aquaman's forces and repel the invasion, while villains are called upon to join Ocean Master's attempt to displace King Arthur and take the throne of Atlantis. Both factions will be able to earn Sand Dollars, the seasonal currency that can be exchanged for exclusive rewards at the Atlantean Quartermaster or Mutineer Quartermaster inside the House of Legends, and the event will be available for all characters level 20 and above. Like many recent events, Tides of War features a progression system, and by completing the progression by doing the daily challenges throughout the event, players will unlock several rewards. Rekindled Pyroplasm and Tides of the Blue Power Array Augments, along with a skill point token, will be redeemable once per character. Conversely, 25 Perfected 9th Metal, 20,000 Ally Favor, 100 Stabilizer Fragments, a 40 Sunstone Fragments supply box, and a 40 Source Mark supply box will only be redeemable once per account. Overall, I'd say these account-wide rewards are extremely valuable, especially the Ally Favor, 9th Metal, and Stabilizer Fragments. But now let's talk about one of the biggest additions, the brand new Power Array Augments themselves. The Rekindled Pyroplasm allows every power set in the game to access several iconic fire abilities, including Absorb Heat, Immolation, Stoke Flames, and Backdraft. So, even if you're not a fire character, you'll still be able to incorporate these abilities into your loadout. However, fire players receive something extra. Characters using the firepower set gain additional stat bonuses and stronger interactions with burning enemies, improving survivability, healing, and overall tank performance. In other words, everyone gains access to the abilities, but fire players unlock their full potential. The second new augment, called Tides of the Blue, follows the exact same philosophy, but for water power. Players of every power set gain access to abilities like Tsunami Strikes, Aquilance, Shark Frenzy, and Aquatic Arsenal, and water characters receive additional stat bonuses and stronger high tide interactions, improving cooldowns, offensive pressure, and overall damage output. But now, I have to admit, I'm a little torn about this new system. On one hand, I really like the idea behind the Power Array Augments. They open up a lot of new possibilities for character customization and experimentation. On the other hand, I'm also a bit concerned. Part of what has always made choosing a power set meaningful in DCUO was the fact that each power had its own identity. If every power set can eventually access abilities from every other power set, there's a risk of losing some of that uniqueness. I just hope we don't end up in a situation similar to what happened years ago, where players were only looking for certain power sets because they had a clear advantage. For example, if fire or water characters become significantly stronger thanks to their exclusive bonuses, I wouldn't want to see groups start saying fire only or water only. That could hurt the overall balance of the game and reduce build diversity. That said, I also see the potential. For example, we've already seen Power Array Augments inspired by the Blue and White Lantern Corps, and I actually think that's a fantastic use of the system. If one day we get augments based on the Green, Yellow, or Red Lantern Corps, I'd absolutely love that. It would allow players to feel like members of those corps, at least thematically, without having to choose the light or rage power sets themselves. So, in the end, I'm a bit conflicted. I can definitely see both the advantages and the potential drawbacks of this system. Hopefully, the developers will be able to expand it in a way that adds more gameplay variety without taking away the identity that makes each power set feel unique. But, now, let's get back to the Tides of War event. To earn Sand Dollars, like in the past, players can complete 2 main activities: Straight to Metropolis, a daily open-world mission where Ocean Master's mutineers continue their invasion of Metropolis, or the Atlantean Outpost Alert, the seasonal instance where heroes join Aquaman's forces to defend Atlantis against Ocean Master's invasion, while villains fight alongside Ocean Master in his attempt to overthrow the King of Atlantis. Both activities reward sand dollars, seasonal progression, and event currency. And this year also introduces several new feats, including Royal Stride, Depths of Envy, Fish Out of Water, the Call of Revenge, and Swimsuits and Statues. So if you're still chasing skill points, there's plenty to work toward. This said, now let's move on to the rewards themselves. This year's vendor includes the final pieces needed to complete the absolute Power Aquaman style, featuring the new legendary leggings and boots. There's also the brand new Undersea Usurper Chroma Pack, containing 3 unique chromas inspired by Atlantis. But perhaps the most interesting additions are the new base invitations. For the first time, we'll be able to invite both Aquaman and Black Manta into our bases. And like the recent Supergirl invitation, I'm extremely curious about the dialogue they'll have. Could Aquaman tell us more about Atlantis? Could Black Manta reveal new details about his rivalry with Arthur? Or perhaps even hint at future Atlantean stories? Personally, I can't wait to find out. The vendor also includes several new base items, including statues, posters, and decorative pieces inspired by recent DC Comics covers. The Atlantean Outpost Alert also introduces several collectible base NPCs. Among them are Atlantean Guards, Silent School members, Trench Workers, and Trench Mutants. And one reward in particular, the Silent School High Adept, can actually transform your character into a seahorse through a unique interaction. I honestly wasn't expecting that one. During the first week of the event, from June 30th through July 6th, all summer vendor items will also be 25% off. Meanwhile, the marketplace will feature 30% off marketplace purchases and 50% off one-time purchase packs. Definitely worth checking out if you've been saving up. But let's talk now about the Creator League Corner. As always, in fact, the Creator League will also be celebrating the event with community activities. Gingerbread Man, on June 30th, will host an Aquaman trivia event featuring 10 questions focused on Aquaman, Mera, and Ocean Master. Players who answer correctly through Discord will have the chance to win Mercy and Kate caches. Meanwhile, Ariel will host Vacation with Powers, a screenshot contest running from June 30th through July 7th. Players will submit screenshots showing how their DCUO characters would spend their dream summer vacation. The winners, selected live on July 7th, will receive a purple Lumen Mist aura. I always enjoy seeing the creativity these screenshot contests bring to the community. But getting back to the event, overall, I think this year's Tides of War event is one of the strongest versions we've seen. The new Power Array Augments add meaningful gameplay variety. The rewards are valuable. The new base invitations could bring some really interesting lore, and there are plenty of new feats and cosmetics to chase. But now I'd like to hear from you. Which reward are you looking forward to the most? And which of the 2 new Power Array Augments do you think you'll use first? Let me know down in the comments! Also, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and support the content. For now, that's all. And as always, see you in game, guys!